Welcome back. Joining us in studio right now, we have Nick Sapienza for our Set for Life segment. Welcome back.
Good to be back.
It's been a while,
Yeah.
and today we're kind of focusing on kind of like politics and investing in people's portfolios.
Yeah.
So what do people at home need to know about this?
So we get this question every 4 years. Should I
Yeah.
make any changes to my portfolio or to my strategy based on the election that's happening? And the general answer is no.
Okay.
That's the simple answer. Anything like politics and your bias, your preferences, your feelings, your emotions shouldn't really have a place in your portfolio.
Yeah.
Think about 2020 as an example. Now,
Okay.
2020 is an extreme year. So if you were ever
That was a
going
wild
to,
year.
something happened, and if you were ever going to make a huge change to your portfolio, it probably would have been then, and it would have been
Okay.
understandable. There was an election that year, and so let's say that you go to cash during an election, or because of the election, because you have concerns, you really wouldn't have missed out on any market correction. Like, that's the thing that you're afraid of, is the market going south and you losing money. But if that's the case, there's always going to be something to be concerned about. If that's the case, you should just have less money in the market, in the stock market to begin with. The thing that you just saw on your screen is what happens if you invested $1 only during the tenure of a Republican president or a Democratic president, versus just investing the entire time.
Interesting.
It's just, there's no question, right? $1 turned to $30 under a Republican presidents. Many people may not like to hear that, versus Democratic. Now, that's missing a lot of context. The fact that a president takes over a former president's regime, they could be taking over in any sort of economic cycle. But here nor there, investing the entire time was substantially higher. I think you turned $1 into $2,700, let's say. So they really don't have a place, and that's what I think we do as a firm extremely well, is not letting those types of things intrude into our portfolios, into the decisions that we make, and that's why people work with us.
Yeah, and I think it's great that we are talking about this, because some people might want to invest with one party over the other, but in reality, you should kind of keep everything what you've been doing the same.
You should stick to your plan, and you should stick to your process.
Absolutely.
And look, you can make substantial amounts of wealth in the market, but it's not easy. It takes a level of discipline, and it takes you sticking with that process. So I think it just helps to, if you didn't know anything about historical market data, it would be easy to come to that assumption, but it just helps to peel it back layer by layer and see, okay, well, this happened over this regime, and so we can't predict what's going to happen in the future, but we can use history as a guide.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess patience is key when it comes to political years. And I love that we tackled this. This is wonderful. If people at home have any questions or they want to contact you about this, how can they?
Yeah, sure. Send all your political concerns our way. We'll talk religion next time, but it's going to be just, I think Google is probably the easiest way. Nick Sapienza, Ritholtz Wealth.
And we're going to put everything too on our website, kdn.com. Make it super easy for you. You can also watch our other Set for Life segments there. Just type in Set for Life in that search bar. Nick, thank you so much as always.
Thank you.
Of course. And guys, the moment we've all been waiting for, King Louie, he's coming up in just 2 minutes. Oh my goodness. Find out how you can adopt him next.